Good morning. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Grab a cup, join me. You can go ahead and guess what's in this cup. Flavor of coffee and flavor of creamer. Have to have both and be the first on Deb's uh, her her screen. So please put it on live chat so that you will be on the right whatever it is. The top chat sometimes doesn't work. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day. The sun is out here for the first time in days. Yeah, it's been raining quite a bit. We've had several flash flood warnings and things like that. Rivers got trying to crest and all kinds of weird weather. But anyway, nobody can mow the lawn unless you want big ruts. And yeah, so coffee time story. I got to tell you this. This is crazy. I haven't made that in a while. There you go. You got a hint. Okay, so we have one buffet in our area, just one, and it's been closed since January 1st. They were supposedly doing remodeling, taking a vacation. I don't know. Everybody has their stories of why, but it's Chinese buffet, and we had been going there like in the wintertime. A lot of times we would go there on Saturday, every Saturday, and then of course we couldn't because January. And so we had seen a sign last week saying they were opening Friday, and I'm like, oh boy, we get to go Saturday, right? So we leave for to go to the shop. We leave early and we go to lunch, and it's very close, within a couple blocks of the buffet and where we're going to shop. And I'm seeing emergency vehicles, right? And I'm like, holy cow, they're flying. Wow, something's going on. Not too awful far away. So we go to leave and we can't go our normal way because they've got the road blocked off. So I'm like, oh, all right. So we go around the other way and we go to the shop. And someone at the shop says, yeah, the buffet opened Friday. They were open for one day. And then right when we were having lunch across the street, across town, just a couple streets over, a car went through their glassed windows and into their dining area. That's what the emergency vehicles were doing. So we were like, oh my gosh, on day number 2, they already had a car go through their building. So we figured we weren't going to be able to go. But by 4:30 in the afternoon, they had it cleaned up. They put a board up in the hole, and we got to go last night. So so it ended up that nobody really got hurt. There's a couple people shook up, but it's just a couple of glass windows, or glass doors rather, and a few of the boarding edges of it. She literally hit the glass doors, so it really wasn't even any of the cement or building itself. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Deb. I'm going to wait for Deb. She's here somewhere. I think I've got my. Yeah, that was scary that happened, but yeah, Deb says that Linda 101, she got it. It's Jamaican Me Happy with peppermint mocha and an extra peppermint in there. Way to go, Linda. Okay, so what do we want to do today? Are you on the board or did you get knocked off last week? All right, let's see. I haven't made that Jamaican me happy in a long time. In fact, now I don't have any because I emptied the bag. All right, so Hope has got this corner. She's up. Deb is on here. Rhonda, Ravini, and Lori. So that's that corner. Then Teresa, Cynthia, Debbie W. And then we got Frida and Joanne. So yeah, Linda, you're not up here. Okay, we'll see what Linda is going to do today. Oh. Okay. All right, board numbers. We have number 10, number 15, 20, 25, 26, 29, and 30. So that's only 7 numbers left. That is all. Woohoo! Number 30. Okay. All right. I'm going to knock stuff over. You know I do. You know I do. I think I can get this one in without taking the board down. All right. There you go. Linda H. on number 30. It does not create a roll off. What do you think? Can you see this? Can you see that? Yeah. That's my Mother's Day present. I drove that baby around the living room and the kitchen, and I hit everything that there was to hit. Yep. But then I handed the remote control over to Doug, and he drove the same route without stopping, just kept going. He's so good at it. But he got it for me because they just came out with them, and the very first one that they made was, of course, number 9. And so he went ahead and got it. Well, we're going to go ahead and draw for the cut along in just a minute. But first I want to tell you how many projects that what is it? It's a RC, which is radio controlled race car, and it has the Napa and the Chase Elliott. It's a race car. And it's in the video now. Well, that I couldn't just put it on a shelf somewhere where you couldn't see it. Uh-huh. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh, how many whips do I have for the cuddle along now? Yeah. I have 6 ongoing whips for the cut along. 6 that I'm actually currently working on. And I'm sure that there's others that would fall into the category of the cuddle along, but they're not active. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. She's used to it because Doug has been doing RC cars for many years, and he doesn't usually drive them in the house, but yeah, normally they don't care. All right, so I did pull out a couple, one old whip I did pull out. I've been talking about it for a couple weeks, and I did pull it out. So I'm going to start with how my Sport Ombre is coming along, right? So this was the sweater Let's put the yarn back in the bag. These fit in these bags perfectly, right? Perfectly. So I didn't work on this sweater at all. This is going to be the MJ's Off the Hook granny sweater, right? I'm as far as I was before. I did not do any more. But that's because I started the Superbly Simple in there you go. So you can, I don't know why that's got to do that. It's got to pop up. So you can see that at the beginning, it's fairly even. So I'm happy with that. Right, Chera? Not bad. Yeah. So those two are going to be worked on back and forth occasionally. I don't know when, but that should match. I want to do a second sweater in this colorway with knit. And in order to do that, I figure I should finish a sweater, right? I shouldn't just keep starting them. I should not. So, let me see here. Yeah. So this is the one that I decided I probably should finish. Now, I finished the body yesterday. And what this one is done, this one's been around a while. This is Heatherly. And I got two colorways to try doing. Okay, so this is Sweet Bing and Sweetheart. So it's two different colors. This is the pink. You can't see, just pink. All right, and then this is the mauve. Okay, so what I did was I started this probably a year ago, maybe longer. I don't know, but it's been sitting in this beautiful bag I got from Kim. You remember Kim? I know you do. Okay. So yesterday I decided to finish up the body. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the hanger, even though there are needles attached. There we go. So I finished the body. Get your butt down there. Okay. There. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Here we Mm-hmm. There. So we have the pink and then we have the mauve. And to do this, it was a learning curve because I haven't done it. And this wasn't just regular. No, I couldn't just do two colors and learn how to do two colors. Oh, no. I had to do the moss stitch on there so that every other was pearl and every other was knit. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, learning curve for sure, right? So now I've got one sleeve on the needles and I can work on a sleeve. So that's how far that is. And I did pick out the buttons for this and I'm going to put them on right away. But yeah, there's some mistakes here. Yeah. But I wanted to try, the two colors and I hadn't done that before. So that's how far that is. And that's an oldie whip. And this Heavenly is a Knit Picks yarn. It's a number 2. Yeah, so I'm loving that. There's going to be a ton of that yarn left. A ton. I hardly even touched those cakes. It goes a long way with baby stuff that yarn does. Wow. Okay. So that was that. I think I've shown you everything except for the corner to corner. So we're still, I did work on it. We're still on the first skein. And this is our ice yarns in the yellow and the blue colorway. I have it in a basket. It's perfect. It's a little bit farther, and just the farther you go, the more I love it. Right, corner to corner. Um, Creative grandma pattern. It's the same as all the others, but anyway, I'm getting there. It's taking a little longer to do a row, but just potato chippy. Yeah, yeah. I can't wait till this one's done. I really like it. It's fun. So yeah, I've got 6. I showed you 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. What is the blue sweater? It did get a row on it. The blue sweater is not in the room with me. And the number 6th item was a sweater out of this. And it is the ruffled one. So that one right there. This one. I'm doing it in peach, of course. Oh, yeah, peach. And I'm using Baby Bunny, which is a big twist, right? In a number 1. Baby Bunny Peach. But I did a little bit. I did a couple rows of the body now. I have split for the sleeves, so I don't know how cute this is. It is so cute. Rita or Frida, did you do this one? Did you do this one yet? Before you start this one, Frida, watch my next members video. Okay? Because I want you to see how that's going along. Okay? So I'll be probably putting it out tomorrow. You never know when it'll come out, but yeah, that's fun. It's fun, and it actually is one to go over the head. So I'm really concerned that I did it loose enough. Okay, let's do a drawing. Let's do a drawing from our cuddle along. I have 19 names in here. Oh no, I have 20. 20 names now. Rhonda entered, yes. So whoever wins is okay, so what's a cuddle along? Cuddle along is our challenge for 3 months. Started in April, we're in May now, and it's going through June. You have to do 3 finished projects in those 3 months, and in order to get in the grand prize. To get into the weekly drawings, you need to show your progress of what you're working on, and it automatically gets you in. So 20 people are working progressively, or they have something finished. And we're going to go ahead and draw on the wheel. And today we got Judy. Is Judy here? Is Judy here? By the way, this is challenge make along number 55 if you're counting. All right. So Judy is the winner today. And if she is not here, we will. Oh, yes, she's here. She's here. Welcome. Okay. See, most people that do the challenges are available. Judy, do you want a spot on this bracket board? There's 6 spots left. Or do you want to pick something out of this basket or the pink basket? The pink basket took and moved down just a hair. to make room for said RC car. We'll go ahead and give you the numbers if you want a spot on that bracket board. So we have some yarnable yarn that is in the grand prize of the bracket board. She asked me what numbers are left, so I'm going to go back over here. Number 10, number 15, number 30 or 20 rather, 20, 25, 26, and 29. Yep. 2, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. There's 6 numbers left. Woohoo! All right. Any even numbers? Yep. So there 10 is left, 20 is left, 26. So there's 3. Right? Yeah. 10, 20, and 26. Any of those? You like those? Okay. Yeah, I got myself in a problem here. 20. Okay. So what that does is it is going to end the bracket on the top. So if I put Judy in here, then she's going to go and roll off with Cynthia. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now because we have to finish it to see who's not there. All right, where is my stuff? Oh, no. Guess I must have closed that. No, that's okay because I have to use a different one anyway. All right, so go to this one. That's the one. We will put in Cynthia King and Judy and see who goes on. There we go. Is it spinning? No, I got to hit that middle one. There we go. Woohoo! All right, so then Cynthia is going to go on. Well, Judy, I'm sorry. That was short-lived. All right, let's see if you can get back on that board before it ends. All right, so Cynthia King moves on, and she needs to go up against Teresa. So we have to change who's in here. Okay. Put Teresa in. All right, here we go. Here we go. Got it. Woohoo! All right. Thank you. Boy, this one takes a while to stop. Oh, okay, it stopped. Teresa won. Cynthia, you got knocked out by Teresa. Okay. So we'll put Teresa up here. And now, Teresa is going against Debbie W. All right, we're almost there. All right, let's see. Can we get this? All right. All right, who's going to go on to the finals? It is Teresa. Teresa moves on to the finals. So far, top of the board is filled. We have Hope and Teresa in the finals. So we have number 10, number 15, number 25, number 26, and number 29. We only have 5 spots left. We should be able to finish this, right? That's if everybody wants to play. Okay, so on to what did I do? Did I go back to Joann's yesterday? How many of you think I went back to Joann's for the 3rd Saturday in a row? Yeah, the ones that are saying that I did are because you know me. You know I could not resist, right? I said to myself, why didn't I get more of that white baby bunny last week? Why didn't I? So I said, I'll go back just to get some of that white if they have any more, right? So I got 6 more skeins of it. But, oh my gosh, it shrunk. Like half of the store is gone. I mean, the yarn section that I was telling you had boxes and boxes. They bought it up, and it wasn't even on sale. Not really. It was buy one get one. Seriously, I mean, they mark up some of the items that they had that were line brand. They mark up that yarn, and then they turned around and gave you buy one get one free. So that wasn't really a sale. But majority of the store is gone at that price. Yeah. So now we have like nothing left. There's like just a little tiny bit of yarn all crammed into those regular aisles now. Everything else is yellow taped off, and you are down to just that. So I found a yarn that I hadn't bought. I don't know where this yarn was. I don't know why I didn't see it the last 2 weeks, but it was probably because it was in a box. So I'm going to show you what it is. You know, what the heck? What the heck? Why not? In fact, maybe I'll let you guess what it is. All right, so this is what I got this time. I don't know how I didn't see this. Come on now. There we go. How did I not see this? And again, I don't know. Oh. That I bought the only pink one they had. That was the only one, and believe me, I looked, right? This is one pink one. And then I bought 3 of the peach, 3 of the yellow, and then how many? 3, I think, of the white. Yeah. Okay. So what is it? No, it's not cotton. No. And they're tiny. I'll start giving you. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, they were saying there was liquidators that had come in. You know, I was thinking that the people would change who was working in there too, but the amount of yarn in one of these is 157 yards. 157. So that would make it fairly small, right? We're somewhere on here it's going to tell me. Maybe. I cannot believe this has a picture of a number 4 on the label. It's not. No, it's not. Feels like butter. It is LB line brand, but the LB, which means it's kind of like a premium. Okay. It is called Botanic. Botanic 100% tensile lyocell. Right? How did I not see this? I don't know. Maybe because the skeins were so tiny. Tiny skeins. And like I said, I got yellow, peach, white, and one pink. This all they had. One bin left. But if you look right here, and I don't know if you can see that, there is a picture of a yarn, a skein of yarn right there. And it says in the number 4, in that skein of yarn, it is what? Okay. Wait a minute now. Well, good morning, Miss D. Granny D. Yeah, okay. I agreed. Why did I get it? Because of baby stuff. Not for number 4, but that it definitely says in that. You can blow it up later. It says a number 4 right there. Come on. This is a number 2. It is definitely a number 2. So that's why I got it. The more I looked at it, the more I said, okay, but again, it was only 50% off. It was not 60. And so somewhere around, I don't even know. I don't care. I found it. It's really, really silky and soft. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but I'm sure I'll think of something crazy to do with it. Yeah, beautiful. So we'll put that back over there. All right. Well, you made it just in time, Granny D, because I just was going to say, want to make a yarn deal. Miss Deb is going to mark the chat. We're going to play Let's Make a Yarn Deal. And if you haven't played before, all you need to do is be in the chat when put your comment after the mark. And you have to have a United States address. And you write in the comments your favorite weight of yarn and your favorite color of yarn. Yeah, I know. I always seem to pick yellows and peaches, huh? And pink. They didn't have anything else. So that's why they didn't have any. I did find 3 more of the off-white superwash. I found 3 more of these 100% superwash. So now I have 5, right? I couldn't believe I found 3 more. Yeah. Yep. This is beautiful. Again, it's 100% superwash merino, so it wasn't cheap. But I hadn't bought it, so I figured I would. And then I also found this color K&C cotton for our challenge for washcloths. So I have a nice dark blue for us to use for 4th of July towels. So I'm excited about that. And I guess that was all. I got, like I said, 6 more white baby bunnies. And Yeah. But like I said, there was so much sold. I couldn't believe how less. I mean, where did these people come from? Did they literally go from one Joanne's to another? No menagerie. Never had it. Never ever hit my store ever. So again, it is so similar to Sweet Delight from Hobby Lobby that I'm okay with it because I have Sweet Delight to fall back on. And I have enough here to probably make 400 sweaters. So just kidding you. I'm just saying it just does go a long way. When you get a skein with 387 yards and you make a sweater and you still have either half of it or a quarter of it left, then you can keep that and go on and make another one. So you end up with so much left. Oh, okay. Well, that's the only Joanne that I knew around here. There's one there's one in Syracuse, but I'm not driving an hour. And I'm not going to a quote unquote bigger city. No. Yeah, we still have let me say that it's still packed. But when I was there 2 weeks ago, the first Saturday of this 3 Saturday haul, I didn't make any special trips during the week, but I went on Saturday because I was already there, literally a block away. So I went 3 Saturdays ago. They had boxes upon boxes, and you just couldn't even move. And then last Saturday, they had moved a few, tightened it up a hair, but it was still a lot. And now they have about half of what they had 2 weeks ago. So before they even hit 60% off, which it is not yet, it's only 50. They've already sold over half of it at that price. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm kind of interested in seeing what ends up being in the Hirschner's catalog. Winner for Let's Make a Yarn Deal is Chera. Chera. Did you hear that? It's Chera. Chera, why do you pick different colors that have to be a problem for me? She's going to get me today. I have a feeling. Okay. I believe she said 3 light and it was red. Red. Red, Chera. You ever pick red before? I don't know. Oh. I'm already starting to look. Where do I have my red? It's all at Ravini's house now. No. Okay, let's see how close to red number 3 I can get. Play me some Van Halen, guys. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Kidding me. If I take this out, she's going to say, "What? That's not red." Do I have any red? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm digging out stuff. I don't know what if it's going to work or not, but I'm digging out. Make some noise. I'm gonna make some noise. Oh. Red. Can't believe it. Picked red. Ah. My gosh, she got me. I don't think I have number 3 red. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, what is this? What? No, that's not number 3. No, it's not. It is beautiful. Oh, see what's over here. Oh, no red. No. Yeah. I know a perfect one would be uh the oh, which I don't have any here, I don't think. I was thinking that I had some oh wait, yes, I was thinking I said had some Heartland red, but I don't see any. That one is maroon, so well, does that count? Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I could do that. It's not going to count. She's going to say she stumped me, but let's just go all out crazy and show the 3 that I found. All right, so the first one you already know. I was thinking I had a red Heartland here, Lion Brand Heartland, but I do not see a red. So if I do, it's in the other room, which I'm not going in the other room. So we will do the maroon. So that one is Maroon Heartland, and they categorize this as a 4, and it's 100% acrylic, and it looks like it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. What is going on with my computer? Goodness. There. Okay. All right. So now just hang on. Don't be saying you want this right away because, again, this is my favorite, which I have been sharing my favorite. Okay, so we're going to go way over on the other spectrum, and we're going to show you this Anthem DK, the Cascade. This is not red, so it is close to that spectrum. It is a fuchsia. This is a number 3 Chera. Beautiful. Okay, so that is a fuchsia. What is this? It's 100% acrylic. Yeah. All right. So that's your second choice. And then red was the only red that was literally standing out on the shelf was this. This is also different. It is a cozy wool tweed. It is a Michaels brand, 418 yards on here. Tweedy beanie in cinnamon. Cinnamon. That's the colorway. It is called red. And that is a 3. So I nailed it. You can't say I didn't. Happy Mother's Day, Chera. There's your choices. What you gonna get? Are you gonna trade it up for something in this basket? Or a spot on that bracket board, which there's only 5 left? Or something out of the pink basket? All right, let's see. We're playing the music, playing that drum roll. Way to go, Chera. Happy Mother's Day. Nice day to win, right? She doesn't know. We stumped her. Good morning. Did you see all that, guys? She likes everything. Too many choices. We're gonna take a bracket spot. So, Chira, I'll tell you what. You get a choice of number 10, number 15, number 25, number 26, or number 29. I'll tell you what. I saw some of the baby alpaca. These little tiny donuts in Joann's. They only had two colors, right? And they wanted full price of like, I think they were $12.99. So you would have paid $6.50 a piece, and I was like, no, I'm not getting them. Cher's picking number 10, so we're gonna go ahead and put in number 10 on here, and that's going to create a roll off. I should tell you who's left on this board, I think. Okay, so we have at the top, we have Hope and Teresa. Those two brackets are done. They are in the finals. Now we have on this bracket 9 through 16, we have Deb Murray, and Chera Chapin. So we're going to do that one right now. Okay, so Deb and Chera. All right, here we go. Spin. Deb and Chera. Okay. Who is it? It is Chera. Chera, you're going to move on. All right, Deb, you didn't stay in very long. Well, for a while. Chera is going up against Rhonda, which is right here. Chera and Rhonda. So we will take out Deb. Put in Rhonda. No. Okay. And spin it again. All right, let's see. And Chera it is again. All right. So that leaves it to be the bottom part has Ravini and Lori. So number 15 is open. And then we can fill that. So that's one left on this side. And then there's 3 left on this side, 25, 26, and 29. So 4 numbers left. All right. Way to go. All right. Getting there. And I know last week I showed the yellow yarns that are in there. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's put that Heartland back, okay? that Heartland back. And then we will let Deb is going to mark the chat again for the last time of the day. So you have your choice of the DK fuchsia. When she marks the chat, you can write in the fuchsia. And if that isn't something you want, you can write in the red for this wool tweed, cozy wool tweed, right? Or a spot on the bracket board, of course, something out of this basket or something out of the pink basket. Those are your choices for the last draw of the day. Go ahead and comment now because Miss Deb has marked the chat. And we will, let's put up the invitation in case anybody wants to come on the Creative Moments for 5 minutes and talk about what they're working on. And I'll do that. She's going to try to win that fuchsia. I figured. All right. What else am I doing here? Anything? Guess I showed everything that I was doing yet. I showed you everything. Okay, so what is going on this morning is as soon as I get done with the live, I have been invited to my daughter's. She invited all her mom, her mother-in-law, her grandmother-in-law, and her grandmother, and her sister-in-law all over for brunch. So we're going to her house in the backyard for an hour or so, and then I'll be able to be free the rest of the day. What is the beautiful orange yarn behind me? You mean this? You mean this beauty? Uh-huh. Well, I guess you haven't been watching very much. So this is called Himalaya denim. It is a cotton yarn from the Hirschner's catalog. And it is offered up for the washcloth of the month this month. We have been doing washcloths challenge. There are 2 of these. And here's the stitch marker of the month for that is a little bitty butterfly. And you also get a towel with that. So that is what the winner of May will win in the washcloth category. And I have this orange yarn is also Froggy Fell. Did you see that? This is acrylic yarn and it is the Pioneer Women. And it is 100% acrylic. And this is our hat of the month yarn. So let me move back over here and show you that you get both colors this month. Yep. If you make a hat and post it in our featured post and on the Facebook page, it's linked below. And that is the stitch marker of the month for the hats. And that you get both of those. So let's get that froggy back up here. See my favorite lovies or webkins or whatever the heck I like. I always leave them up here to hold on to the yarns. And this month it's 2, so it's having trouble. Okay. So if you would like to join in on that, Mrs. C is in the background, so I'm going to bring. Oh yes, you have to enter in the hats to win the orange, and the winner from that will win. So you have to win the the drawing. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop right here, and I remind me, Deb, when we're done, we're going to add Miss C. Hi, happy
Hi,
Mother.
happy Mother's Day to you and to everybody in the chat.
Oh, thank you.
You know, you are such an enabler. And I have made so many things for so many babies. I've been working on, this is not one of yours, but Nisi from Free Handly Made AU
Uh huh.
is is making things, charity things for a children's shelter in Missoula, Montana. And so I'm making this little sack
Okay.
for her.
Okay.
That's one.
That's one of the blossoms or whatever they
Yes,
call it. Yeah.
yeah, it is a blossom yarn. Yeah,
Yeah. I
I
thought
love it. And
if,
then
if he knitters
also,
it, I guess it is. It's wonderful.
that's a knit. I've
Yeah.
also made some hats,
All right. Yeah, you're on a roll. Awesome.
and the children's shelter is it's a home for kids from birth to 14, and there's a girls' dorm and a boys' dorm, and their mascot. I'm all nervous. Their mascot is the giraffe. So
Oh.
I went online and I found Granny Square with a giraffe face.
Oh my gosh.
So I am doing, basically it's the luck of the draw pattern where you do
Oh.
a solid row, an open row, and a solid row. And then my main color is this variegated. So I'm pulling colors from the variegated to do my decorative rows. But that's as
Oh,
far as I've gotten on this one.
well, that's different.
But I have started making a giraffe.
I thought you were going to.
Yep, I'm going to make a giraffe to go with each blanket. So that's the
Oh,
one for that one.
that's
It's
wonderful.
taken a long time.
Yeah.
That's not an easy project.
No.
There's the next one. You just start out with a square and then you make the pieces of the face of the giraffe.
No.
And then here's going to be the little giraffe for
Oh.
that for that one. And I'm really having fun with it. It's just I'm taking my time and just doing a little at a time.
Yeah.
And the other thing I'm working on is this granny square, but it's called a modern granny, I think,
Okay.
where you do a granny and then you do a row of single crochet chain three, single crochet chain three,
Mm-hmm.
and then you do the next row of grannies. This is a dotty, and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not really sure I like it.
Oh.
I love the yarn, but I'm not really sure I'm loving the blanket.
Oh. Okay.
But it starts out with a lot of yellow in it, so I used the yellow for the second chain three row.
So the dotty, what colorway is that? Because I thought it was all just dots.
This is called Buttercup.
Oh.
No, Dottie is I've got a couple different colors of Dottie.
Well, the ones that I bought look like just dots on them. You know, I didn't use them yet.
This is and they do have just dots on them, but this one is the color Lagoon.
Yeah, I think I have that one, maybe.
Yeah, but when you make it up, well, of course this has got the yellow in it too. The yellow.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's more
Yeah,
like a pattern, stripe pattern going on.
it changes the whole thing when you put
Yes,
the
it
second
does.
color in.
Yes. Maybe we should do corner to corner. I
Who
know.
knew?
I know.
So anyway, after you get the flecks of yellow, you get the flecks of this kind of orangey rusty thing. So
Okay.
I'm trying with this orange.
But I think the younger, I swear it to you, this is true. The younger generation likes that different and just paint it whatever way. I swear they do. So
Chaos.
yeah, they like that,
I
and we don't.
I don't. I'm traditional, you
I
know.
know.
But this is
Yeah.
Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK low pill fiber. This
Yeah.
orange. So I'm gonna try this and see. And then
Okay.
the next color from the orange up in the dotty is this hot pink.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to see if I can find a hot pink. I'll go maybe 4 or 5 rows of this orange and
And
then
then
continue the dotty and then go into the hot pink. And then it's got this ugly,
I'll
this
just
wonderful neon orange.
uh-huh. Well, that's
And
kind of like what I'm doing with this yarn is changing, and it's not only that, it's marled in places. So you're not going to know what is going to happen. But that's what they like, so that's why they're making it.
well, I will find a wonderful person who likes chaos and I will give them this blanket.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks
So
for
far,
having me on,
so
Christy.
far, so good. Yep, yep. Have a wonderful afternoon, my dear, on your show. We'll
I'm
talk
glad. I like to see when you pop in. It's nice. It's nice when the people that you admire pop into
once
your
in a while.
cottage.
I do, and I don't tell you that I'm there because that creates you to call me out. So that way I don't interrupt. Not that I'm
But I see your
an
face come
interrupt.
through the door. It's all good. I love seeing faces come through the cottage door.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. Have a nice afternoon. Bye bye now.
Bye. What leaves do
She read it out loud. All right. So we had a nice visit with Miss C, and I have a winner for the last drawing of the day, and that was Don's World, and she wants something out of the basket. So, are we talking this basket? I think we are. We'll bring it down here. We haven't brought it down here at all today yet. It is refilled, right? It has number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5 bags. I actually wrapped them. So, yeah. Would you like project what is this? Notions pouch? Would you like a couple books? The first one is a bedspread book. Second one is a knit book that you can learn to knit with. The third one is a magazine, The Knitter, and that is recent. It was number 2 she wants. Okay. Oh, you little stinker. You want to. Okay, number 2 it is. All right. Would you like me to open that? I broke a piece of the wicker off. Okay. Number 2 is here. And we need to add a stitch marker to that, even if you don't want me to open it. But I think you do. All right. Let's get the stitch markers out. Do you know what stitch marker that you like, that you want? I don't know. Am I opening it? She wants a blue butterfly. Uh-oh. I have these butterflies. That is a crystal butterfly with blue beads. I have that one. And that's a light blue. Lighter, yeah. Well, not light, but that's blue. And do I have any other butterflies to choose from here? Let me see. No, that's the only one. Is that okay? Do you want me to open it? If you're a winner here on the show, you do have to send me a message, regardless if you won last week, just to make sure that I have the correct address and that I don't have any, weird typos that I did or anything. And I'm opening up the package. You will see it is a K&C. It is a cotton yarn. This is gorgeous. It's a darker color. And they have written on here for the colorway as ground. So it changes. Ground, it's got blues and teal and a little bit of green, a little bit of rust. It's called Essential Cotton. It's 100% cotton and it's 180 yards. And we're going to add this beautiful butterfly to that. There you go. There you go. If you would like to help out with shipping for any of the items that are won in the challenges or on the show, you can become a member here for $2.99, or you can send me a coffee or do whatever that is that you do here. I don't know what they are. Super chat. That's it. That's it. So congratulations to Adon's World and everybody else that was on the show today. And so you can make some washcloths with that to enter into the Washcloth of the Month challenge. Don't forget to join the Facebook group if you haven't, because that's where all of the challenges are posted. And I hope everybody has a happy Mother's Day. That is a mother. You could be a mother of a furry pet, or you could be a mother of children, or they could be grown children and you're not going to see them today. So I hope that we had fun for the morning on a holiday, because that's why I'm here. Because some people don't have any family and things like that. And I know that this is important to get together every week. So that's why I do it. I do it for you guys. And I do it for me too. So happy race day too. We're going to Kansas. Maybe Chase can get a win. Sorry about that last week, Bev. So sorry about that last week. Take care, everyone. Take a moment out of each day, be creative, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Bye for now.